Did you know that you can literally write your ticket to anywhere you want to go? Did you know that? Did you know that if you have a business, you can literally write your way to gaining more clients? You can write your way to selling more books. You can write your way to going out on a date. This is what I want to talk to you about today. You can literally write your own ticket to anywhere. And periodically during this live, you will see me pause and you will see me mute myself because in this building, there's something going on with construction and there's a lot of noise. So when that noise level goes up, my mic is going to go off. I'm just going to let you know that right now. So as I get into a groove and I really start sharing and start talking, you'll hear it go silent for a second because I want to give them their opportunity to do whatever drilling they have to do. This is an important topic because many people don't realize how powerful their word is. The spoken word is powerful too, but the written word is permanent. And the written word is more powerful because the written word can be saved and it can be shared many, 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 many times so that people who weren't even in the room when you said these words or spoke these words or wrote these words, people who were not in the room can enjoy them. I mean, decades later. Okay, think about some of the most important documents. Think about the documents that were written in order to form the United States of America. Think about those documents, right? Those documents were written or penned hundreds of years ago. Think about in Egypt, those cave paintings with drawings and those hieroglyphs. People have been writing since the beginning of time. And it's such an amazing form of communication that I want to take some time to stop you in the middle of your scroll. And I want to remind you of the power of your word. And if you are a business owner, I want to share with you something incredible that I am currently offering for business owners who are ready to write their own ticket to everywhere. Okay. So if you are just now getting to know me, you're just now seeing my face, you're just now hearing my voice, welcome. I told you I was going to mute myself if they started drilling again and they started drilling again. So my name is Latasha L.T. Jimerson. I'm an author, teacher, book coach, motivational speaker. And today I want to talk to you about how to write your own ticket to anywhere, to whatever you want. Whatever you want in your life, all you have to do is take out a pen and a pad and write these things down. Whatever you want is what you need to write. Okay, whatever you want. One of the things that I say to myself and that I write down every day is, my name is Latasha and everything is always working out for me. My name is Latasha and everything is always working out for me. Things just seem to work out for me, right? I just seem to get the parking spot. I just seem to get the seat in the front. I seem to be there on time, at the right place, at the right time, in the right moment with the right people. Things just always seem to work out for me. Start saying this, start writing this, start living this, start being in the actual embodiment of that, and watch what happens to your life. Okay. All right. So I want to give you 5 powers that you're going to get from your writing. Superpowers. These are 5 superpowers that I got from my writing. I started publishing books in 2017, but I started reading at like 3 years old. I started writing at 5, and I started competitive writing at 12, and then 15. And then I went to college and I started writing essays, the regular college essay, but I started writing to get scholarship money. And so I've been writing competitively since I was about 12 years old, competing for scholarships, competing for trophies and accolades because of my writing. And so what I've learned is that there are 5 superpowers for writing. If you learn how to write on this level, you will experience these 5 superpowers. Now, I want you to know this. You don't have to be a professional writer. I'm a professional writer. Many of the people that are in my community are professional writers, but you don't have to be a professional writer because you have so many online free tools, free 99, that will help you to become a better writer. What you need to do is just put in the reps, because it's like the muscles, right? You got to put in the reps, put in the time, put in the energy, put in the money. Start investing in tools, okay? Get yourself one of these. Start writing in it every day, right? Start journaling again. See? When things were going well, you were probably journaling. Okay? All right, so these are the 5 superpowers. So number 1, the very first superpower that I gained from my writing was escapism. I was able to escape my own toxic, crazy, violent environment that I grew up in that was not my fault. I was able to escape that world by having something like this, right? Having a diary with a lock and a key, right? Helped me to feel a sense of security with the lock and the key. And I would write in it every day, every single day. I would write in my journal, write in my diary. I used to call it the diary. Her name was Monique. She kept all my secrets. She never told on me. She never threw me under the bus. She was my best friend. And so if you've never had a journal or a planner or anything to write in, I need you to start doing that now. I need you to go to the store tonight and get it. Okay? Because if you are someone who's in a situation and you don't like it, it's not perfect, it's not good, it's not ideal, there are people around you that are frustrating you, I want you to put on a headset and I want you to go into that journal and I want you to escape from the reality of your life, at least for an hour a day. That will be a game changer for you. Okay. Number 2, my writing has allowed me to take my power back. In work situations, there have been times where I have been bullied, harassed, intimidated, and frustrated by my coworkers. And I have taken my pen as my sword. Okay. I need to write that down. I've taken my pen as my sword. You've heard people say the pen is mightier than the sword. I've taken the pen as a sword and I've documented everything that happened in the room. I documented who was there, what time, where, who, what, where, when, why, all of it. And after a few months, after everything, all the data was analyzed and all of the investigations were done, some people lost their jobs. And so that experience allowed me to take my power back and walk into a job and be safe and secure and able to do my job without fear of retaliation or intimidation. It's the same thing that happens to you wherever you are, whether you're at school or at work or at church or, in the community, on a baseball team or whatever you're doing. If you're feeling like somebody's bullying you, they're intimidating you, they're trying to just really beat you down verbally or even physically, you better use that pen. You better fight back with your words and write a letter and keep writing these letters until somebody pays attention. Okay. Number 3, I've used my words as a really good form of communication. So I have 3 kids and they're big kids now. But when they were younger, in middle school and high school, I used to tell them, hey, if you want me to write an email to somebody, to the teacher, the counselor, the principal, assistant principal, the psychologist, the superintendent, the athletic director, who do you want me to write an email to? Because when I write this email, they are going to feel my heat through the email, because that's how crafty I am with my words. I am so good with my words, the person on the other side will end up feeling this big when they're done reading my email, because it's going to be a scathing email. And it's going to use a lot of really good, juicy, spicy words that they ain't never heard before in their life. They're going to have to get the dictionary and they're going to have to look it up, because that's how I roll in my communication. And so when I've written emails, people have gotten fired, people have resigned, people have stopped behaviors that were ridiculous. And that's just one of the things that happens when you are able to write really well. So that's number 3. Now, I have been able to use my writing for inspiration. I am a content creator. I get paid to make content. I get paid by platforms to produce amazing words on the page. I don't even need to add images to my content. My words are enough. They stand on their own merit. I know how to craft a story. I know how to tell a story, and I know how to deliver a punch. I know how to deliver a hook. I know how to deliver the goods when it comes to writing. So, number 1 was escapism. Number 2 was take your power back using the sword. Number 3 is communication. Number 4 is inspiration. And number 5 is persuasion. I write my own copy for my own landing pages, websites, whatever I'm doing. I write my own copy because my story and my enthusiasm and my compassion is what draws people to me, and it's what gets people to buy. And so if you are a business owner and you have not mastered the art of copywriting, you need to take a real quick class on how to hook a client, how to bring that client into your world and into your mind, understand a little bit about your story, and really be inspired to buy what you have. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's all I wanted you to know. Those are the 5 superpowers that you can gain from writing. You can literally write your own ticket to anywhere at any time. It's just about you sitting down and doing it. Okay. Now, here's a couple of words that I want you to avoid when you're writing. I want you to avoid, and even I want you to take these words out of your vocabulary, period. Okay. I want you to stop saying the word little. Are you still working on that little side hustle? Stop saying little. Stop saying small. You still have that small business? Are you still a small business owner? I am a multi-million-dollar business owner. I'm speaking it into existence. I am a six-figure business owner, speaking it into existence. Yes. Okay, stop using those words. It's just a side hustle. Stop using that just word. It's not just anything. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. So just call it what it is. Okay. Maybe there is no maybe. There's no maybe I'm pregnant. Maybe I'm not pregnant. Maybe I'm somewhere in between. No, there's no maybe baby. Well, there's mama's baby, daddy maybe, mama's baby, daddy's maybe, but there is no maybe baby. So you're either pregnant or you're not. Okay. And don't say sort of or kinda or probably or I'll see what I can do or I'll get to it tomorrow or I'll get back to you. No, you want to be real definitive in your language and strategic. You want to say, hey, I will confirm that time and day with you tomorrow by noon, tomorrow by 5. You want to be laser specific so you don't give yourself any wiggle room to wiggle and back out. No, make the commitment, be firm, and be clear with your language. And you can write your ticket to anywhere because people love people who are definitive and decisive. People like people who are problem solvers. People don't like people who are trying to back out, trying to say something, make a commitment, but then don't follow through. People don't like that. No one likes that person. Okay. So use your words well. Use your words well. Write well, speak well, be well. You see how I did that? Write well, speak well, be well. And if you are struggling with this, you need to come into my world. If you're a business owner, your language is not up to par. If you are not getting the results that you want to get, it's because your language is not up to par. You are not telling people what it is and what it ain't. And so what I do is I help business owners, specifically women over 40, get their message out into the world in the form of a book so that they can attract their ideal clients and make more money, so that they can get on stage and make more impact, so that they can get out and get visible. Get visible. Show what you know so they can get the recognition that they deserve and the visibility that they deserve. Stop being the best kept secret. There's no honor in that. There's no pleasure in being the best kept secret. Okay, so I want you to get on my calendar and type the word business, and I'll send you my calendar link if you are the type of person who you're doing well already, you're already successful, you're a business owner, you're an author, you're a coach, you're a speaker, you're already doing wonderful. Everybody else thinks you're winning. Yay! But you know in your heart and in your throat and in your stomach, you know, in your chest, you know that you could be doing way better. You're earning 6 figures, but you know you could be in the millions. You're doing the millions, but you know you could be in the billions. You know you got thousands of followers, but you know you could have millions. Okay. You're having virtual events, but you know you could be having in-person events. You know, you're having in-person events and you're filling up the room, but you know you could be filling up stadiums. Okay. You know what you could be doing. You know what you dreamed about doing. So let's get it done. Get the paper to the pen. The paper to the pen. Get the pen to the paper. And let's get it done. But see, you won't get it done because you've already been letting yourself off the hook. So type the word business. If you're a business owner and you want to take your life to the next level, you want to produce the book that actually sells. You want to produce the book that actually gets you on stage, that actually attracts people to your profile and gives you clients who continuously pay you again and again all day long. Okay? All right. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.